Okay, I'm now recording my interaction with the computer with the lanyard, because I'm inserting my phone into the lanyard and mount it on my chest. I'm going to also strap it with a couple of rubber bands, one white rubber band on the left hand side and another black rubber band on the right hand side, so it remains wedged between these two rubber bands and it doesn't fall out. But I'd like the phone to aim at the screen of the computer and make sure that nothing interferes with the recording, so sometimes I have to pull it out because I see that there is an issue with something that interferes with the recording. It has to be in diagonal. It has to be aimed in such a way that it can capture the entire screen, which means that I have to use the strap, the neck strap that normally is tied to the neck, and extend it so it allows for a little more space, since I'm strapping it to my right shoulder instead of having it on my neck. This way I can move the phone on my chest in a landscape position more easily. Okay, so at this point I'm going to turn multiple recording devices, starting with PSAR problem step recorder. So I select the PSAR, then I navigate to settings, go to settings and upgrade the number of recent screen capture to store from the default of 25 to 999 and click OK, and then click new recording and start recording the events. But I have some message that says, do you want to save this recording? It will be lost. Do you want to save this recording? So I do want to save the recording. So I say, yes, I want to save this recording. I select yes. Then I take the previous recording file name and update it to today's date and time, which today is the 24th of January. So I update it to the 24th of January. And this is a Saturday, and the previous recording was on Wednesday. So I changed the day of the week from we for Wednesday to capital S and lowercase for Saturday. And then the time now is 12:50 p.m. So I put that 12:50 p.m. as the current time, 12:00 p.m. 12:54 p.m. would be the current time, and the starting time will be at 12:01 p.m. So this is already an hour. And the topic, I will keep it the same for now, which is AI therapy. Now I'm going to capture the path, Control C to copy it to the clipboard buffer, then insert it at the first position and the file name input field followed by a backslash. And now I got the entire string, the path to psar.exe1 with the slash and file name copied to the clipboard buffer. Then I save it, and then I start the new recording. So now that I'm running the step recorder, I want to start some new recording devices. But before that, I need to tighten up the knobs on my lanyard so the phone won't be moving from side to side and remains constantly focused on my computer, as I'd like to synchronize the image of the phone recording and this PC. My next step is to navigate to MSN Recorder Max and run it. So I click on the MSN Recorder Max icon, and then I select record, then I select full screen, and then I select the file name, and then I press Ctrl-C to copy to the clipboard buffer, and then click record. Then I see that the MSN Recorder Max screen shows that it is being recorded. I'm going to drag it to the right corner of the screen so it doesn't take the entire screen, yet I can monitor in real time that it is recording. And then I go back to my notepad to create a new section in the notepad that deals with the current Gmail account that is about to expire. So I go edit, paste, and I paste my video file name into the notepad, and I segregate it with starting with a greater than sign or less than signs, a bunch of less than signs, a space at the beginning, and then terminate this section with a greater than sign with an empty line in between. So now I have segregated the session at the top of my screen. And one more recording device that I want to add is the camera software that Microsoft bundles with Windows 11. And there I want to press the record button and illustrate what the camera shows. What I want to illustrate specifically is this hat that I wear that creates a halo effect around the face of the instructor or the surfer. In this case, it is me. And this is a webcam that is bundled with Windows 11. And it has also a bib that I can wear under my chin or use it as a mask. Or I can open it up, and I don't want it to be in my way. So right now I'm going to display it as I'm laying it on the side so it doesn't interfere with my recording right now and doesn't cover a portion of my lanyard that is mounted on my chest in landscape mode. So the recording will not be on the phone, will not be a profile, but rather a landscape mode. Now, I would like to illustrate this concept of a halo hat effect by taking another hat and use it as an example. So the hat that I currently wear is a green hat, and it displays the vanity number, the pair of vanity numbers and domain names on the lower brim. It starts with the domain name the psych period, which is the domain name, followed by co, which is the domain name extension, and converted to a telephone number with an area code of 843, 779, and 2426, where the .code, the domain name extension, the American phone dialer converts a domain name extension from CO to the digits or the number 26, where C, the letter C, converts to the digit 2 on the American telephone dialer pad, and O converts to the number 6. And so the entire domain name is converted to the equivalent vanity phone number. So I'm going to pull out from behind me another phone, a vanity phone number, and on a hat, and illustrate it a little more. So here you can see that this vanity phone number and the domain name are present on the front of the hat, on the upper brim, and the lower brim alike. So that way, multiple cameras from different angles can record the similar messages. So when I'm using the webcam, as I do now, the web camera will capture the front view of the rim and the bib underneath it. In contrast, the surveillance camera that is behind me and above me will capture the upper view of the same thing. So from behind, it will also form a halo effect together with the brim top and the brim bottom, a halo effect around the head of the surfer, which in this case, or the recorder or the auditor, which in this case is myself. And now I'm going to hang it behind me so it still appears at the top of the camera, so the viewer of this video can see it. So far I have 3 recording devices within the computer. One is the Webcam Max, MSN Recorder Max. The second one is the webcam from Windows 11. And the third recording device is the Step Recorder, problemstepRecorder.exe, that stands for PSAR for short, executable. And until I press the button Stop and Review, PSAR.exe will continue to record every keystroke and every screenshot in between them. And then I put notes in my notepad here to record it in text files. So this is an audit trail, an enhanced audit trail that, unlike traditional audit trail that is primarily in text file format, this one is in multiple formats, including text, zip, and more importantly, the video MPEG-4 and MPEG. At this point, I navigate to the browser to find out which Google Voice account is about to expire. So I need to search for it on the browser to find out where did I get the message from Google saying that your Google Voice number will expire in 7 days. I found this message on my email client, and then I click on it and copy the top of the message to the clipboard buffer. I mark it with the cursor first. Then I go Control-C to copy to the clipboard buffer. Then I'm going to go back to my notepad and paste it at the top of the segregated area. The top is segregated with a less than sign, and the bottom is segregated with a greater than sign. And now that I have pasted in this message that I got from Google, I'm going to make an outbound call to X-Strategy Expert, which is has a Google Voice number. And that is also a vanity phone number that spells the word X-Strategy and E, the initial character of expert. So first of all, I have to copy the entire account name, which is strategy.expert, to the clipboard buffer of this PC. So I go Edit and then Copy. And now I need to navigate to this account to log into that account and make an outbound call. So for this reason, I'm going to go to another tab on this account and log into that. I'm going to expand it just to make it a little easier to demonstrate what I'm doing. I'm going to press on the icon of the Google account and pull down the sub-menu, and now navigate to the bottom where it says Add another account. Tell me when you are ready with your Zoom session so I can log into it. So I pasted the account name or on the sign-in sheet and the sign-in screen where it says with your Google account, this account will be available to other Google apps in the browser. I pasted the name on the input field entitled email or phone, and then I click the next button. Then Google replied but soliciting me for the password, and so I entered the password and click next again and hope that Google will log me into the account, which it did. Then I want to select skip and skip again because I don't want to deal with any profiles for now. And then I want to navigate to my Gmail account to see if I have outdated messages that they need to be deleted or read. So it goes to the Google Workplace. And now I have a chance to review the accounts. So here I see that I have multiple messages that are outdated, such as the Google Security Alert that I signed into the Windows X Strategy Expert account, and Google Voice telling me that it will expire in 7 days and in 30 days. And I mark all of them for deletion, except that I'm going to unmark one of them and then click the delete button, the trash can icon. I click delete and it was deleted. And then I want to navigate to the Google Voice submenu. So I pressed on the Google Voice waffle icon and then navigate down to the point where I can see the icon for the Google Voice, which is a green telephone. And I click it to navigate to the Google Voice part of the account, where I see the vanity phone number under the Call As title. And then I select that 800 ChatGPT, and I'll try to make an outbound call. I also notice that I have one call to deal with in messages. It seems like I have some spammy message here.
Be careful.
So I'm going to delete the spammy message by placing the cursor on it and selecting the shift, mark it for deletion. Where it says reply Y or yes to confirm your account. I don't know what it is and who sent it to me, but I know that it is not something that I want to deal with now. I don't want to join any account. So I delete it and repeat it again. So the number has been deleted. And now I'm ready to make an outbound call. So I select the outbound call to ChatGPT and I click the phone icon to actually carry out the call. For some reason, I don't hear the audio of that call. I don't know why. So I'll make another attempt at making the phone call.
Speaker
Could
on.
not complete your call. Please try again later.
So you're done.
Now there is a problem with interpreting the call. So I'll try to paste the phone number in the space and hope that that may work.
Okay.
I'll copy it with Control C to the clipboard buffer and then place it on the field
Try to go to Zoom up.
make the outbound call. See, maybe that will work.
Okay, so that's the difference. The Zoom worker always shows preview.
My speaker doesn't sound quite well. I don't hear the audio. Maybe a problem with my speaker has been silenced. Let's see if I can stop it.
And that's okay. Got it.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. What can I do for you today?
Help me deal with my xstrategy.expert Gmail account. xstrategy.expert Gmail account.
Got it. You're looking for an exit strategy that an expert might suggest. Could you share a bit more about what you need an exit strategy for?
No, right now it's not an exit strategy. The account name, the account is called X, the letter X like in X.com, that used to be called Twitter, then the word strategy, then
Got it.
the word expert. So together it is X strategy expert, concatenating these three words together.
Ah, you're talking about the account X Strategy Expert. Thanks for clarifying. How can I assist with that?
Yes, help me deal with my Google message that says that the Google Voice number will expire in 7 days.
It sounds like your Google Voice number is set to expire soon. To keep it, try using your Google Voice number to make a call or send a text. That should help keep it active.
So that's what I did. I made the call to 800 ChatGPT, and I turned on my speaker because at the beginning the speaker was turned off somehow, and so I couldn't hear when ChatGPT was talking to me.
Got it. Turning on the speaker should help. If you've made a call with your Google Voice number, that should help keep it from expiring.
Yes, then I put the message, I copied the message that Google sent to me saying that the number will expire in 7 days, and I insert the note after the word will, I insert the word not, capital N-O-T, so it reads the number will not expire in 30 days.
It sounds like you're hoping that editing the message will prevent the number from expiring. Unfortunately, changing the text in the message won't affect the actual status. Have you tried making another call or sending a text to ensure the number remains active?
Yes, I'm just doing it for documentation. So I added notes to my notepad and made a file name that includes the words xstrategy at, and then the number, the telephone number, and then the message will not expire in 7 days. And then I include it in an outbound call that I made from this account to keep it from expiring.
It sounds like you've documented the process thoroughly. Making the call should help keep your Google Voice number active. Is there anything else you need help with?
Yes, and then I copied it to the clipboard buffer, the file name, and now I'm selecting File and Save As and save it into my Google Voice One subfolder.
Gotcha. You're saving it in your Google Voice folder for organization. Anything else you need help with?
That's right, and also not only for organization, but also for uploading it to the Google Drive to the cloud.
Great idea. Backing up to Google Drive ensures you'll have access to it anytime. Anything else you'd like to cover?
So I navigated to the Drive, and now that I'm in Drive, I click the plus new button and wait for Google to reply.
Sounds like you're uploading it now. Just wait for Google Drive to finish, and you're all set. Anything else you'd like help with?
Yes, and understand that this is part of an audit trail generation that includes multi-enhanced audit trail that includes not only text, but other file formats, and most importantly, multiple video recordings.
Understood. You're creating a comprehensive audit trail with various file formats, including video recordings. Sounds thorough. Is there anything else you need assistance with?
Yes, and I uploaded it to Google Drive, and now I'm watching and I'm waiting for Google to respond and give me the choices of whether to override the previous upload or not overwrite it.
All right, you're waiting to see if Google Drive asks to overwrite the previous upload. Just choose the option you prefer when the prompt appears. Anything else you'd like to go over?
Yes, and I prefer the option that will overwrite it, so I don't waste my Google Drive space that is limited to a certain amount of free storage.
Makes sense to save space. Choose the option to overwrite, and you'll keep your Google Drive tidy. Anything else on your mind?
Yes, now Google replies and said that it has 155 files inside this Google Voice One subfolder. So I'm going to the file name in my notes, press the carriage return, and then insert 155, indicating as a suffix that I've uploaded to the Google Drive. Then I navigate to the beginning of the file name, which is C://, and then insert an X and a space, indicating that this subfolder and the file has been saved to the local laptop as well as the Google Drive. So there are two copies of it as of now. The Google Drive backing the local.
Got it. You've updated your notes to reflect the file's location on both your local laptop and Google Drive. Plus, you've noted the total number of files. Nice system. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, and now I'm backing it up. The folder that the subfolder that I used before was Google Voice One, which is a subfolder for all my Google Voice account. Now I make a separate subfolder that is dedicated to this one account. So I'm going to scroll down the accounts list to find open parentheses XST close parentheses, which is the beginning, the initials of the account name that starts with open parentheses to indicate that this is the area code, then the letters XST, which is the area code itself, and then closing parentheses.
You're organizing your folders by creating a subfolder specifically for this account. That should make things easier to manage. Anything else you'd like assistance with as you organize?
Yeah, help me find this account.
Sure thing. Look for a folder with the initials XST inside parentheses. It should be listed under your Google Voice accounts. If it's not immediately visible, try scrolling through your list of folders.
Except that the first letter is not X, it is open parentheses, then X.
Got it. Look for a folder starting with an open parentheses, then XST, and a closing parentheses. That's your target folder. Need more help finding it?
Yeah, now I found it, and I pasted it into the file name field, preceded it with a path and a backslash to create a string that includes the entire file name. Copied it to the clipboard buffer and then click save, and then go back to my notepad and put the prefix of X in space, then Control V to paste the file name, then navigate to the Google Drive again with my cursor to upload this to the Google Drive. So I have 2 copies of it on the local hard drive and also on the cloud.
Nice work. You've created a clear file path and saved your notes for easy reference. Now, with copies on both your local drive and the cloud, you're all set. Anything else you'd like assistance with?
Yes, I would like to discuss how X-Strategies expert can interact with an AI chatbot that is an AI caller like 800 ChatGPT.
X-Strategies expert can interact with an AI chatbot caller like 800 ChatGPT by calling the number and engaging in conversation. The AI can provide insights, answer questions, or offer advice based on the topics discussed. It's a great way to get expert opinions or information on demand. Is there a specific interaction you're curious about?
Yes. Specifically, I would like to tell you, 800 ChatGPT, to behave as if you were a therapist, and I would like to simulate a therapy session with an AI caller chatbot like 800 ChatGPT and discuss some psychoanalysis type psychological issues that I have that I would like to discuss in a simulated mode, understanding that both 800 ChatGPT is not a therapist but a chatbot, an AI caller chatbot, and I'm not a patient. I just role play a patient.
Sure, we can do that. We'll have a role-play therapy session. I'll respond as a therapist, and you can discuss any psychological topics you'd like in this simulated mode. Go ahead and start whenever you're ready.
So, let's say that I am plagued.
Okay. Imagine you're in a comfortable...
I'm plagued with a problem of have OCD, obsessive compulsive syndrome, and I tend to obsess about the topic and not let go of it. It keeps bothering me all the time, and I keep thinking about it all the time, to the exclusion of other topics.
It sounds like you're describing symptoms of OCD, where obsessive thoughts take over and make it hard to focus on other things. It's common to feel overwhelmed by these thoughts. Have you noticed any patterns or specific triggers that bring on these obsessive thoughts?
Yeah, they are triggered all the time. When I cannot sleep at night and I wake up at night, as well as other situations.
It seems like the obsessions are particularly strong at night, which can be really exhausting. Have you found anything that helps you manage these thoughts or get back to sleep when they arise?
Yes, sometimes I just turn on the television, for example, to keep me occupied. And listening to the TV, then I fall asleep.
Using the TV as a distraction seems to help you fall asleep when obsessions arise. It's great that you found a strategy that works sometimes. Have you tried any other techniques to manage these thoughts, or is there anything else you'd like to explore?
Yes, and sometimes I also go and I do some computer work. So I stand in front of the computer and work until I get too tired, then I go back to sleep and I fall asleep.
Using computer work as a way to cope makes sense. It provides a focus and can tire you out. It seems like finding distractions helps you manage the obsessive thoughts. Is there anything else you've considered trying, or any other support you're seeking?
Yes. And I would also like to call a chatbot like 800 ChatGPT to discuss it.
Calling an AI chatbot like 800 ChatGPT could provide an outlet to discuss these thoughts. It's a safe space to explore your feelings and strategies for coping. Would you like to discuss any specific questions or topics when you make the call?
Yes, like for example, right now, I'm trying to save a file, and I get a message from the Windows operating system that the file cannot be saved because I included an extra slash in the file name.
It sounds like the file name issue is a technical problem. The Windows operating system won't allow certain characters in file names like an extra slash. Have you tried renaming the file without the slash?
Yes, I just tried it now, and I copy to the clipboard buffer first, and then I select save, and now it worked fine, which means to me that that was the problem.
Exactly. It looks like the extra slash was causing the issue. Now that you've removed it, the file saves just fine. It's great that you figured it out. Is there anything else you're working on?
Yes, I'd like to involve my assistant here and see if she can help me out a little with this issue.
Let's see. What
Can you talk about some
I'm
therapy issues?
Well, I'm right now trying to get Zoom to work.
Absolutely.
My
If your
Zoom.
assistant wants to join, we can discuss therapy-related topics
Do you
together.
understand? My Zoom.
Feel free to bring her into the
My Zoom
conversation.
now is not working properly, so I'm trying to fix it.
Okay, so I'm waiting for her to
Well, can I talk about my Zoom?
activate her Zoom problems. Maybe we can help her solve her Zoom problems.
So what happens with my Zoom workplace?
Sure. We can definitely try to help with the Zoom problem. What issue is she experiencing with Zoom?
Okay, basically, my app opens, but either it stays behind or it just doesn't open at all. So I'm going to my Zoom workplace under settings, and I want to check here to see more stability. I want auto start Zoom workplace. I don't know.
You want to try my computer?
No, I want to update this because I'm using this all the time and I have problems.
If she wants to use your computer, that's a good start.
No,
Once she's on,
I
we
want to
can
use
walk
my
through the Zoom
computer
problem
because
together
you
and see if we
understand.
can find
I'm
a
using
solution.
my computer and on my Zoom, and I'm having issues.
Yes, she cannot use my computer because she needs to use her computer for the upcoming class, and she wants to make sure that the Zoom app works properly on her computer.
So one of the things I did was I updated. There were updates I needed to do.
She needs Zoom working on her computer for
Make
class.
sure the enter screen
Let's focus on getting it up and running. Do you know what's not working with Zoom on her computer?
Well,
Yes, she had an update. She installed an update on her Zoom application on her computer, and since then, something went wrong, and the previous process of opening and logging into Zoom no longer works properly.
Right, automatically receive calls.
And she's trying to find out what in the update caused the problem and fix the problem.
You understand? So I want meetings and webinars. So I want to go to meetings.
It sounds like the Zoom update caused the issue. A good first step is to ensure she's using the latest version and then try restarting the computer. If the problem persists, it might help to reinstall Zoom. Would you like to try that?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'm not sure.
Great. Let's start by ensuring she has the latest version of Zoom and then restart the computer. If that doesn't work, we can try reinstalling Zoom. Let me know how it goes.
Recording, share screen.
I haven't heard from you in a bit, so I'm going to end the call.
No,
Give me a
don't
call back if you need me.
end the call yet. She ended the call anyways, so.
Okay, so you see I have issues here.
So I'm going to wrap it up for now until the next time. Okay, because I'm basically done here. So my wrap-up procedure include shutting down some of the recordings, starting with the camera. I'm going to stop and test the quality of this camera recording. In the meantime, I want to review that I'm recording it also from the phone. So I'm lowering my camera, my webcam, to focus on the phone and to show how I'm wearing the lanyard on a landscape position on my chest with the flash on. I'll turn off the flash because it creates too much glare and it's hard to see the image well. So now you can see that I have a lanyard. This is a neck wallet, a red wallet, phone, and badge holding lanyard that is attached to my chest and mounted on my chest in a landscape position where the string that normally will connect my neck, the back of my neck, to the phone, so it will hang, the wallet will hang as a lanyard. I strap it to the behind my right shoulder on the top, and then a couple of two pairs of carabiners attached to my back at both ends of the legs of this device that is an easel that holds the red wallet as a book easel, but this time it holds the wallet, the phone, and in the front, in the clear vinyl pocket, my badge. So viewers can see my name and then the square that deals with my affiliation with the university and so on. So at this point, I'm ready to stop the recording and play it back so I can test the quality of the recording. So I'm going to press the stop button first and then wait for it to stop the recording and then play it back. And now double click the icon to play it back. I have to press the playback icon. What I want to illustrate specifically is this hat that I wear that creates a halo effect around the face of the... Then I X'd out of it since it sounded perfectly good. Now I'm going to click on another video recorder, which is MSN Recorder Max. Stop the recording. I click no, don't upload it, and then play the play button to play it back and test the quality of its audio and video. Then I see that the MSN Recorder Max screen shows that it is being recorded. I'm going to drag it to the right corner of the screen so it doesn't take the entire screen yet. I can monitor in real time that it is recording. And then I go back to my notepad to create a new section in the notepad that deals with the current Gmail account that is about to expire. So I go edit. So this is perfectly good. So I stop the playback. And finally, the last step is to stop the recording on step recorder. So I click the stop and review button and wait for the save button to appear. Now that the save button appears, I click on it, and I'm going to take the previous file name and upgrade it. So I'm going to add to it version B. Instead of version A, I attach the letter B to the year. So now for the year, it shows 26 sub B, and then the current time, which is 1:30 p.m. I put 1:30 p.m. and I'm done. At this point, I want to copy the path to pshart.exe, sub 1, Control C to copy to the clipboard buffer, then navigate down to the file name. So now I'm waiting for Google Drive to reply to tell me how many folders were included in the pshart.exe1 subfolder. And then I will navigate to my notepad and edit as a suffix to the file name, so I know that I saved it not only in the local PC, but also in the Google Cloud for this xstrategy.expert account. So far, 15 minutes are left to the completion of this operation. I'm going to put it on the side.
I'm having issues with. It's good that I checked
The
now.
bandwidth is a problem with the bandwidth. It's very slow.
Okay. You may want to just close some things.
And it has trouble uploading it to the Google Cloud. It has 11 minutes left.
Yeah. You may want to also check if you have other browsers open.
It doesn't matter. The bandwidth is the problem. So it will take another 10 or 11 minutes to finish.
Confusing how they've done updates to the Zoom.
I'm waiting to find out how many subfolders were included in that Psar.exe, and I see that it is 242 subfolders. So I'm going to navigate back to my notepad by reducing the coverage of this browser, making space for my notepad, and I'm going to go to the notepad and put the number of 242 at the end as a suffix, 242, and enter. And then I'm going to save it again, indicating that not only did I save the Psar.exe subfolder to the local hard drive, I also uploaded it to the Google Drive. So now I want to monitor and make sure that I didn't use too much space. And I view the message from Google that says that 1.67 gigabyte of 15 gigabyte is used, which means that I have almost 13 gigabyte free, free for future use. So this concludes my session for now. I'm going to shut down the recording on my phone. and let Google upload the entire list of folders to the Google Drive. So press the stop button to stop the recording on the